Good day to you, beloved. In today's commentary stemming from 2 Kings chapter 4, we see different dimensions of the anointing of God at work. Firstly, we see the anointing of God at work, bringing deliverance to a widow and her sons from debt left by her husband through supernatural provision. Secondly, we see the anointing of God at work, causing the barren to be fruitful. When the prophet Elisha spoke a word to a Shunammite woman who had been kind to him but had no child. Surely, as he had said, a woman who had an old husband and no children was indeed holding her child within a year, as the man of God had said. Thirdly, we see the power of the anointing of God to bring dead things back to life, evidenced by the resurrection of the Shunammite woman's son. Lastly, we see the power of the anointing to multiply, that through God, the little we have in our hands can be multiplied and run over, the same way the 20 loaves of barley bread in Elisha's hands fed 100 people with some left over. Friends of God, the prophet Elisha was a man of like passions. He was a man like you and I. Yet, the anointing of God at work in him enabled him to do extraordinary things. Guess what? That very anointing lives in us today. Unlike the days of old, where the anointing of God seemed to rest on individual people, the work of Christ on Calvary has made this very anointing available to all who would believe in him and accept to follow him. That is why in John chapter 14, verse 12 to 14, Jesus said that whoever believes in him would do similar works and even greater things. The anointing of God that brought deliverance, provision, fruitfulness, life, and multiplication through the prophet Elisha is at work in us. The kind of anointing that does not diminish in power and glory. The question at hand is, what hinders us from working in the anointing that Jesus has made readily available to us? Think about this and type your responses in the comment section below. God bless you and see you next time.